I am extremely concerned for XRP holders. Apparently, everyone on the XRP community is paying attention to the wrong narratives. On X, everything people talk about is price predictions. On YouTube right now, everything is about price predictions. However, there is a much more serious issue building under the surface, and everyone asks the same questions. When XRP is going to be above $10, when XRP is going to be above $100. And I am convinced this is a bad approach. For XRP to trade above 3 or 4 digits, we need a major change on the current financial system. And a major shift on the financial system comes with a global reset. We could be about to watch a crypto reset. Why this is so important, what that means for you, XRP holder, and how you can protect yourself. Well, I have been conducting an on-chain investigation, and that's about BTC. Dormant BTC wallets are once again on the move. No, I will not show the on-chain investigation. I did that in the past and I had catastrophic consequences for my channel. But a strike on YouTube was suspended from Twitter. So this time I won't show you the on-chain investigation, but I'm raising one serious alarm. And if such large wallets are moving their BTC, if hundreds of thousands of BTC were sitting idle and they are suddenly waking up, that's a major red flag. For the first time, Saylor admitted they could be selling their BTC.
Our announcement of our USD reserve today, we've substantially decreased the risk in this credit model, and we've given ourselves the flexibility to very dynamically manage our dividend obligations day by day, month by month. So on the next slide, I think we've got a few numbers that are interesting. First of all, above 1 times MNAV, the most efficient thing for a public company like ours to do is to sell the equity. Below 1 times MNAV, we just get lots of questions. And there are skeptics that are doubtful, well, could you sell the Bitcoin? Would you sell the Bitcoin? And the answer is yes, we could sell the Bitcoin. Yes, we could sell the Bitcoin. We could also sell Bitcoin derivatives. And we would do that because that's in the best interest of the shareholders. And because it's in the best interest of the shareholders, it's best for the company and therefore best for the Bitcoin community, as well as the credit community, as well as the equity investors.
So you see this whole narrative gaining traction. And of course, there are countless red flags about BTC. But how that affects you, XRP holder, and why I say this is a major threat. Well, first, because the entire crypto markets, including XRP, still responds to BTC movements. But second, because Tether is still the #1 stablecoin. And many assets on the crypto markets, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, are artificially propped up by Tether. So I'm about to unveil something extremely shocking. Now, do me a favor, open Google, type Tether white paper. Right there we have Tether white paper, and now let's go straight to page 10. Implementation weaknesses. We understand that our implementation doesn't immediately create a fully trustless cryptocurrency system, mainly because users must trust Tether Limited and our corresponding legacy banking institution to be custodian of the reserve assets. However, almost all exchanges and wallets, assuming they hold USDT and fiat, are subject to the same weaknesses. Here is a summary of the weaknesses in our approach. I need you to pay serious attention because what I'm about to unveil, ladies and gentlemen, is not science fiction. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not my opinion. That's Tether white paper. Number 1, we could go bankrupt. Our bank could go insolvent. Our bank could freeze or confiscate the funds. And the best one, we could abscond with the reserve funds. Well, English is not my mother tongue, so the first time I saw this white paper, I had to go for the definition of abscond. It literally means to live secretly, typically to escape from custody or avoid arrest. Do you really think they have chosen this particular word by coincidence? They chosen it for a reason. For the same reason, Tether logo is an atomic bomb. The truth is always hidden in plain sight. That's how the elites operate. They always review their plans. And of course, if USDT collapses, we could have catastrophic consequences for the entire crypto markets. I feel this tension on the air, hence why I decided to make this video. And the one recommendation I have for XRP holders, forget price predictions, focus on protecting your digital assets. If Tether goes down, the entire crypto markets is going down. However, I always say it's the only way for XRP to rise from the ashes like the true phoenix. It's from destruction. So you need to secure your XRP in cold wallets, because if Tether goes down or if BTC loses major support levels and there is panic on the markets, exchanges could collapse. Look previous examples in the past, MTGOX, FTX. Everyone lost their coins. People lost millions of dollars because they were not using cold wallets. So forget price predictions, forget the hype, focus on protecting your coins, because by the time XRP hits 2, 3, or 4, or 5 digits, you want to make sure you own your own digital assets. Just imagine how frustrating it can be accumulating XRP for years and losing it all overnight because you don't own the keys for your crypto. This is a real story that has already affected hundreds of thousands of crypto holders in the past. And with rising tensions, the economic situation keeps getting worse. Dormant BTC wallets on the move. Major red flags for Tether. You should be definitely looking for ways to protect your XRP. That was my message for today. If you want to trade crypto without KYC, I'm going to drop a link in the description of this video so you can protect your identity. You can use derivatives market, you can use the exchange to buy XRP and simply cash out to a cold wallet. You're going to find the link in the description of this video. And I'm going to see you in the next video.